Application overview and integration in APO. API overview, integration and technology, model and version, overview of master data and transaction data in APO. So what is supply chain management? Supply chain planning manages the flow of material and information through a network of supplier, manufacturer, distributors and customers. For effective supply chain management, this flow must be well coordinated and integrated within a company and across a company boundaries. So you can use supply chain management to enable and helps you to reduce the cost for sourcing product and raw materials, improve customer service, dramatically reduces on-hand stock, make better use of company resources. SCM components. SAP Supply Chain Management is a complete solution that covers supply chain networking, supply chain planning, supply chain collaboration and supply chain execution. And the primary applications are separated as follows: SAP General Areas, SAP SNC, SAP EWM, SCM Advanced Planning and Optimization. So what is Advanced Planning and Optimization? Advanced Planning and Optimization is the planning component within MySAP's SCM solution. APO is an acronym for Advanced Planner and Optimizer. This is a large component of SAP New Dimension product. APO is an entire suite of supply chain planner applications that increase overall knowledge of supply chain and provide forecasting, planning and optimization. APO is not a stand-alone application that requires a back-end ERP system such as SAP R3 for execution. SAP R3 communicate with APO using Core Interface Functionality (CIF), which supplies SAP APO with master and transaction data in the real time. Advantages of APO: high performance using live capture technology, global server, integrates with multiple OLTP system, collaborative planning via internet, simultaneous material and finance capacity requirement planning, sequence and setup time optimization of orders, transportation optimization with route planning, and seamless integration between APO and R3. APO consists of 5 submodules: demand planning, supply network planning, production planning and detailed scheduling, global available to promise, transportation planning and vehicle scheduling. So let's discuss on demand planning. Why APO demand planning? First, demand planning. Of course, R3 provides demand management and also statistical forecasting tools. However, the architecture in APO DP is totally different and based on CVC with live cache for very fast data access. This allows easy aggregation and disaggregation. Moreover, once you create the CVC, they can be modified easily using realignment. And the macro functionality in DP provides quick and user-friendly computations on the transaction data. Moreover, advanced statistical forecasting toolset is available in APO, and MLR, which is not possible in R3. Promotional planning and life cycle planning are some nice features in APO DP which are not available in SAP R3 system. What is SNP? Supply network planning in APO can be mapped to DRP in R3, but then APO offers planning cross-plant for complete supply chain network. SNP in APO offers basic heuristic-based planning along with advanced planning features like optimization capable to match. Moreover, deployment in TLB functionality provides automatic planning in case of short supply, followed by consolidation of deliveries according to the transportation capacities. Advantages of APO SNP: simultaneous material planning and finite capacity planning of production, storage and transportation, planning of critical components that use bottleneck resources, detailed distribution planning, collective conversion of stock transfer equations, optimization plan in line with business goals, seamless integration between APO and R3. Why APO PPDS? APO PPDS is very close to R3 production planning functionality, and it relies on same set of master data transfer from R3 to APO via CIF. However, the multitude of heuristic, both production planning and scheduling, provides automation and gives more time to the planners and schedulers in focusing on more important tasks. A detailed scheduling functionality, especially planning mode in APO, is rich graphical and intuitive application for carrying out sequence of activities. Likewise, the production planning table overview feature of APO provides a cockpit view of production plan and allows drill down to the exceptions. Simultaneous material and capacity requirement planning, extensive detailed scheduling and optimization possibilities. What is GATP? Global Available to Promise, Global Multi-Cell Real-Time ATP. For production, ATP utilizes PPDS functionality to check against the actual outer network, thereby including capacity constraints. Applying rule-based ATP is the basis for checking for alternative products in the alternative locations as well as for considering productions across all product levels. Integration with legacy system. So this is APO overview. Now let's discuss on integration and technology. Live cache technology. You can access data very fast from a live cache memory as comparing to database. The main objective is higher performance. No heavy data transfer between application and data storage. And live cache management is a non-ABAP environment. Live cache saves data in time series objects for demand planning and order series objects for supply network planning. So here you can see application server and live cache. The program will update the program will be updated to a web application program, and it will be there will be coding, the optimized method coding and optimized data structure in live cache. In this avoid disk in through shared buffer data, optimized data structure, built-in business functionality, run application logic where the data is stored, aggregate OLTP database information in main memory. Now I will show you live cache connection in SAP. How live cache can be started and stopped. Let's log in into SAP. Here the menu path, APO administration, live cache, LC10 monitor. Enter the database name LCA, live cache monitoring, administration, the operating. Double click on that. Here you can see start live cache, stop live cache. You can stop live cache by clicking stop live cache domain name. You can say yes, or you can say no, or you can cancel it. Already it has started, so let it as started. Go back. And in the tools you can see live cache consistency check. Here consistency check for APO database. SAP recommends that you perform consistency checks during posting free period of time. We cannot do this. It is possible that inconsistency between live cache and SAP database that existed only briefly will be displayed. In this case, you can check the inconsistency that were displayed. If the inconsistency are still displayed after the check, you can assume that inconsistency did not just exist temporarily. You can then use the appropriate transaction to correct them. Continue. You can select object type, product location, combination, resources, configuration for CDP orders, and we enter the planning version. I can execute. So you can see resource entry only in database. You can correct all inconsistencies. Should the inconsistency be corrected in the background? Yes. Background program started. So go back, and you can also see delete log functionality in live cache. Live cache test program. This is live cache technology. Next, integration between SAP APO and R3 system. APO core interface CIF, which is responsible for the data exchange between APO and R3 system. APO CIF is a real-time interface that links APO with one or several R3 systems. The system only transfers the data objects needed in the data structure in APO for the different planning and optimization process. APO core interface guarantees both initial data transfer and data changes within APO. APO CIF takes place as an R3 plugin. The main task of APO core interface includes determine the source and target system in complex system environment. Providing the SAP APO with relevant master and transaction data. Transferring data changes, transaction data. Returning planning result to the execution system, that is R3, or any external systems. So we will have a detailed session on the CIF functionality later on. Model and version. Model and planning version. The supply chain model represents the entire supply chain network ranging from suppliers or production and distribution sites up to the customer. Supply chain model, it consists locations, products, resource, production process models and transportation lanes. And the model is basis for all planning function in APO. It contains only master data. Master data from the R3 system or non-R3 system is automatically assigned to active APO model 000. During master data transfer to the APO system using CIF core interface functionality tool. If you want to plan another supply chain, in the simulation you can create inactive model in APO. If you want to use certain master data in the both active and inactive model, you must assign this master data to the inactive model. So you can either use supply chain engineer or as a modeling, or you can manual assignment from within master data maintenance. And the master data which are transferred from OLTP system through CIF are locations, products, resource and production plan model PPM. And these master data are automatically assigned to active model 000. If you create any master data, for example transportation lane in APO, so you must assign to the active model 000. Planning version contains version specific master data of model and transition data. So there will be only one active planning version. For simulation purpose, you can change master data of model in different version. For example, you can define that a resource is available for 8 hours in version 000, but for 16 hours in version 001. So let's create model and planning version. Go to transition code or menu path, SAP menu, SAM basis, master data, planning version management. You can see here model and version management. Here you can create model and planning version. Create model. So create and save. So model has been created. Now create planning version for that model. Create and save. So active model TST and active version TST00 has been created. Now the master data transfer from R3 system through CIF are automatically assigned to active model, and if you have created any master data in APO, so you must assign to active model. So this is creation of model and planning version. Overview of master data and transition data in APO. Master data transferred from R3 system through CIF are location and product, resource and production process model. Locations are plant, customer, vendor, and product are material master in R3 system. Resource are work center and capacity in R3 system. Production process models are combinations of routing and bill of material in R3 system. APO master data location. To see the location in APO, go to transaction LOC3 or menu master data location. Location name and location type. You can see location type: production plant, distribution center, shipping plant, customer, vendor, subcontractor, and store. So you can it details geographical data, address, and depend resources, product allocation, purchase organization, sales organization, things. If you create location directly in APO, so you should assign to active model. Already it is assigned to active model. And APO master data product. So you can create product directly in APO, or you can transfer the product from R3 system to APO using CAF functionality. Let display product does not exist. Let us create the product in APO. Unit of measure P is to P. SNP 2. Here you can see SNP deployment profile, supply profile, SNP deployment profile. Demand you can select always collective, lot for lot, planning procedure 2, manual without check, procurement you can select procurement type, external procurement and in-house production. You can give the GR processing time to 2 days. In extras you can maintain the extra attributes, heuristic part 1 and physical minimum TSW. You can save the product master. And you can check the resource. Search for resource. So you can create the resource, enter the planning version, resource category, production, transportation, warehouse and handling grid, production, create, select the location, DC01, into the calendar, factory calendar, select calendar for German standard, and here you can see available capacity, starts 8 o'clock in the morning, break 30 minutes, utilization rate is in percent 100%. and save the results. And you can maintain calendar. Year in past 3 years, time zone, you can select Eastern Time, New York, calendar, German Standard, calculate periods, select the month, and save. Time stream fetch_ts has been saved. Transportation lanes are created in APO. Transportation lanes are transports between two locations and means of transport and transportation relevant attributes are assigned to transportation lanes. For example, means of transports are truck, ship or plane. Means of transport is created in APO. To create transportation lane in APO, the external procurement relationship must be transferred from R3 to APO system, and the locations must be available in APO system, and also products. And in transportation lane, you can do settings. You can define product procurement parameter like lot size, cost function, unit cost, lane priorities. You can define means of transfer for each lane and related parameter like transportation cost, distance and time. You can assign product specific means of transport. You can assign carriers. Let's so this transportation lane, display transportation lane. Maintain means of transport, mass creation of transportation lanes. So we will have detailed session on creation of transportation lane later on in supply network planning session. The external procurement relationship is a transfer from R3 to APO, and quota arrangement are defined in APO. PDS, which is transfer from R3 to APO. PPM, which is transfer from R3 to APO. PPM which is a combination of bill of material and routing. Supply chain engineer. Supply chain engineer is used to model all master orders, location, product, transportation lanes and resource. So let's create a work area 00. Let's display supply chain engineer. So here you can see the locations defined in the locations and the locations products. Resources, transportation lanes, work area, display objects. So supply chain engineer is used to create supply chain model, and it allows you to analyze and modify a model. And supply chain engineer normally includes products, bill of material, routing, and in the work area you can select locations, for example plant, DC, supplier, customers, products, resource, for example production, storage, handling and transportation resource, production process model, PPM. So this is a work area. in supply chain engineer. So, and you can see model consistency check. You can do the consistency check for the it will read for product location data, inner production source or supplier resource. The transaction data that is to be transferred into APO from R3 system. The transaction data is mapped to orders in APO that differs by ATP category. Transaction data are transferred are purchase orders, purchase requisition, sales orders, planned inventory requirements, and stocks. And the transaction data in APO with category, purchase orders are BEF, purchase requisitions are AZ, sales order signifies BM, plan order AL, plan independent requirement FA, forecast requirement, stock CC. So these are the transaction data is transferred from R3 to APO. So you can have the publication, publish orders. The publication of result from APO to R3. It sends the transaction data like plan order, production order from APO to R3. Order number, this is the source location, destination location. You will see in the order types. Sales orders, plan requirements, maintenance orders, confirmations, all these things. The six comparison reports. CCR which is used to remove the inconsistency between R3 and APO. CCR can be executed with a partner system for manufacturing orders, planned orders, production campaigns, purchase orders, purchase requisitions, confirmations, sales orders, and storage location stocks. The SIF error handling. You can see the SIF post processing. SIF post processing is used to display and process the transaction data in APO. And integration with non-SAP system, BAPI Explorer. In send master data, you can send transaction data, and we can also LSMW. So these are the tools used to remove inconsistency for the transaction data which are transferred from R3 to APO and published from APO to R3. And you can also have QRFC monitor, which is used to monitor the outbound queues. Outbound queues are flows from APO to R3, and the inbound queues SMQ2. Inbound queues are flows from R3 to APO. So SCM queue manager, here you can do the error handling, SIF error handling. You can see the all queues flows from R3 to APO and APO to R3. This is R3 to APO, so APO to R3. The outbound queues SMQ2, you can see the queues. Here you can display queue, and you can reactivate if it is no send. You can reactivate and activate queue and send once again. Or you can delete the queue, or you can lock and unlock the queue. In SMQ2, the inbound queues from R3 to APO. And in SCM basis, we have, you can copy the planning version, which contains specific master time transaction data. This is a planning version. Copy master data and transition data. Copy master data, copy location product. Execute. Target solution already exists. Yes, we can overwritten. And you can copy only master data. Yes. And you can delete planning version as well. So in quota element, see the product location and display. Then also have outbound quota element. So this is overview of master data and transition data. Thank you.